Hi, John.
Hey,
Nice to meet you here.
good to see you.
How are you?
Doing well.
Just introduce yourself. You work at DroneUp and just explain what is your function there and what is the goal? What are the goals of DroneUp?
Yeah, sure. So I'm John Vernon. I'm the co-founder, chief technology officer for DroneUp. I'm responsible for all of things technology in the organization as well as our product development.
Okay.
And so, our major goals are, obviously to scale delivery operations and scale other drone services, specifically out of hub locations. Right now
Okay.
we have a major partnership with Walmart that we're really excited about, and it's been growing really well.
Oh, that's nice. Nice to hear. And in which way DroneUp and Walmart will change the way of home delivery in the US in the future? What is your vision?
Yeah, no, it's a great question. I think right now when we think about stuff that's being delivered by drone, we like to use the word instant delivery.
Yeah.
We are constantly improving and scaling to prove that we can deliver in less than 30-minute fashion, but ideally even like 15 minutes. So that consumer goods, 10 pounds or less, maybe more in the future, but today it's 10 pounds or less. Can effectively be delivered to lots of locations, all within the Walmart store footprint. The Walmart stores hold something like 80% of what's in the store is actually capable of being delivered by a drone.
Oh,
so
great.
It's a huge assortment of things that can ultimately be delivered.
Yeah. Walmart is one of the biggest suppliers in America.
In the world.
In the world, yeah. And you as CTO, looking on the technical side, what are the biggest challenges on this last mile delivery? What problems we must solve?
Yeah, from a technical perspective, I mean, the biggest challenges are obviously being able to sense the things that are around you, being able to understand what's in the airspace, being able to drive the confidence and the safety of the platforms that we're delivering, and being able to provide high degrees of autonomy and automation. Ultimately, to scale these capabilities, we need to be able to produce, scenarios where we're operating with, 20 pilot or 20 drones to one pilot, 20 pilots to one drone would be really bad, but 20 drones to one pilot.
Okay.
In order to do that, we need to continue to escalate and improve the capabilities. And so, being able to understand what's beneath us, what's above us, what's around us, and being able to fly effectively and to choose routes that make the most sense and to avoid things is really important.
Okay. So actually some guys of Spleenlab are testing in Virginia with your team together, precise landing, vertical clearance and things like that. And my question is how Spleenlab AI software can contribute to successfully solve these problems.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, we're testing lots of solutions in this domain space, but one of the interesting things about Spleenlabs is that I don't necessarily have to care about what the sensor is that's on the aircraft.
Okay.
And the ability to ingest lots of different data types and still continue to process it and be effective means that I also can scale this beyond even delivery operations. It means that other drones that may not have the capacity to carry the same sensor sets can actually be brought into the equation, and we can perform the same type of performance, security, safety, analysis capability and characteristics in those scenarios.
And what are the latest experiences with the onboard performance of our AI software?
The onboard performance has been really good.
Okay.
That is a really big concern to us. I used to joke there was a point in time where every time we would get another vendor, it was another piece of software and another onboard computer that they wanted to run. So, as we're looking at even the scaling capabilities of additional onboard computing capacity, it's still a finite capacity at the end of the day. And so, highly optimized algorithms that are really capable of producing results, measurable results, consistent results over time are really important. And the value proposition right now of what Spleenlabs is doing in that space has really been great.
And we as Spleenlab are really happy to partner with you, with DroneUp and Walmart to solve this problem, to make home delivery come true.
Absolutely.
And the question is, what you are expecting? How long will we need to realize this, to make this come true?
Oh man, that's the hardest question anybody ever asked. But the core of that question really comes down to we have to continue to prove the capabilities of each of these aircraft, of each of the airspace capabilities. It's beyond just the technical capabilities. It's also understanding user adoption rates. But we're already seeing amazing signs of this. Our reorder rates are amazing. Every month we're seeing more and more delivery operations being executed, and so we're seeing the growth and the evolution happening in real time. as long as we can continue the technology innovation pace to kind of stay, at the level that it's at and aligned with the capacities of consumer demand, the sky's the limit.
Okay, and just one question. We are relying on a redundant sensor design, and we use often the LiDAR sensors, especially from Blickfeld, and they are more coming from the automotive industry, but are more new to the drone industry. What are, in your opinion, the technical advantages using a LiDAR in a landing scenario?
Yeah, well, I mean, the biggest advantage is I don't have to worry whether it's day or nighttime conditions.
Okay.
Right. I don't have to try and address lighting scenarios, right?
Okay.
We can produce the point clouds, even from a neural camera, and that's great. But if we can get a LiDAR that can operate in other conditions and has other redundancies, I'm not reliant on one specific use case. If you get heavy fog, LiDAR can still work in that scenario. You get nighttime conditions, LiDAR can still work in that scenario.
Okay.
Whereas if I've got a camera system, that might actually create downtime for me.
So we can in future expect that also delivery will be possible at night?
Absolutely. Our plan is to scale delivery operations 24/7.
Okay, that's nice. So I just thank you for being here, answering the questions. We hope that in future we can strengthen our partnership with DroneUp, Walmart and Spleenlab and make the dream come true.
Awesome.
Thank you, John,
so
for being
much.
here.
Good to see you.
Have a nice day.
Thanks.